Hello, lovely people. I finally have a new Project Life process video for you today. This is my week 4, so I'm a few weeks behind, but I'm planning on using this lovely, miserable weather to get caught up on some Project Life this weekend. So, fingers crossed. So what I'm using today is I'm using what's left of my February Kitaholics kit, and it has a lot of the Cocoa Vanilla More Than Words collection through it, and so that's basically the colours that we're going with, those lovely pinks and peachy tones and oranges and yellows with a bit of blue thrown in there too. So yeah, I'm just using what's left of my kits. I've done my design team pieces. If you want to check those out, head over to the Kitaholics YouTube channel. But yeah, I'm just using up what's left of mine. As you can see, there is a lot of die cut pieces, and I really wanted to use as much of this kit as I could before my March kit shows up. So first picture is a picture of me and my little niece. She's going to be all throughout my Project Life. It just happens. She's very photogenic, and her mother sends me a picture every day, and she's just changing so much that we have to document these pictures. So I wanted to use these little butterflies, so I've just put a butterfly with a little label there that I'll put some writing on. I think I'll use a sticker that just says hugs. Nothing too fancy. I used the enamel dots to cover up some glue that I got on the photo when I moved the butterfly, so you know, no mistakes, you can always cover it up. The picture with that sweet tag on it, that's my dad. That is my dad with Luna, my niece. That was the day she came home from the hospital. Dad had to work most of the weekend after she was born, and so he came down for the day, had a whole day to himself with the baby. And yeah, my dad works really long shifts, so he was napping a bit now and then, and my sister sent me this picture of he and Luna having a nap together, and I thought I had to document that because it's just too cute. So I just used one of those little flags, stapled it on, said sweet, and then cut one of the stickers that come off the sticker sheet that said little moments. So this is going to be my title card. I had so many photos this week that I didn't want to have it, like I needed all 8 spaces for photos. I just took way too many. And so I decided to use one of my photos as my title card. And there's a picture of my boys here, Will on his scooter, Cooper on his bike, and Daddy walking Sam. So we were all going for a walk, and I thought this would make a really nice title card. So I just got some alphas and just spelled out week 4. And one of the exclusive die cuts said our week in photos, so I thought that was kind of perfect for my title card. And yeah, nice and simple, that's all I did. The boys have just decided to come out the back and start playing soccer, so if you hear that, that's what that is. I came out here to try and get away from the little terrors, but this is the joys of recording with children. I've just made them some red and yellow cards. They're soccer nuts, and yes, they came in to try and make some red cards so they could red card Uncle Matt. Lots of fun. So I'm working on a journaling card at the moment, and I wanted to do, I actually had a bit of a whoopsie moment. I thought I only had 4 3x4 cards over the whole spread, and I thought, that's a little strange, but it's left me with lots of journaling spaces. I don't realise till the next side that, well, I found an extra 2, so I actually had 6, so I was only supposed to have 1 space for each. But I'd already done my little filler cards, so I just went with it, and I have an extra 2 photos that I'm trying to figure out what to do with. Now I have an extra 3 photos, so I had way too many. So this here next to this journaling card, what I'm journaling about, is a text conversation between my sister and I. So this was the week before school. Found some quiet space. So like I was saying, this was the week before school, and this was a text conversation between my sister and I on the Sunday night. The uniform shop was going to be open on the Monday before school started. So school started on the following Tuesday, and the uniform shop was opening on Monday. And our school, late last year, decided to change our uniforms, so everyone was trying to get the new blue shirts. Problem was, they didn't order nearly enough, so there was a big demand for these shirts and just not enough supply. And we were both trying to get the new shirts. I have had a kindergarten starting, and they did put a few of the smaller sizes away for kindy kids, so I was hoping to be able to snag a few shirts. And yeah, it was just a funny conversation between us, because I didn't want to get out of bed that early during the school holidays, and she's like, oh, I'm going to be there at the crack of dawn as soon as they open. And I'm like, are you crazy? And she's telling me, you know, it's going to be crazy. And then I realised she was right, because these uniforms are in high demand. See, this is the life when you have children. This is the kind of things that you get excited about and have to deal with. School uniforms. So, yeah, anyway, it was just a funny conversation, and I just wanted to write down, about that conversation, that little story that I just told you all. That, you know, is probably one of the highlights of our week when you have children during the school holidays. Isn't it fun? So anyway, this is another one of those filler cards that I'm making because I thought I needed it, and it turns out I had 4 photos that were hiding. And if you've watched my videos with this kit, I've been trying to use this circle embellishment on every layout I've made. I finally got to use it, and it says "You are loved," and I thought it was just perfect to go next to that photo of my dad and my beautiful little niece. This is my last photo I'm working on this side, and this is my boys washing the car, earning their pocket money, and I'm just going to journal that straight onto a tag, and then we're going to move on to the next side, which I did the next day, so the lighting is different because I did this one the night before. So this is the next side now. So as you can see, I found more photos, but 2 of the photos actually ended up with paint on them anyway, because I was gel printing and accidentally got paint everywhere. So, yeah, the joys. This is a picture of my sister. Now, I have 2 nephews, 2 sons, the dog, you know, surrounded by boys. So that's why Luna is the first girl and very, very spoiled. So my sister brought her boys over, and when her boys and my boys are together, it's 4 boys in their house, and it's very chaotic. Needless to say, the PlayStation comes out on occasion, and we had a lot of fun. Well, we were trying to figure out how to play this new Cars Drive game that Cooper got for Christmas, and well, needless to say, we had a bit of fun. So this is Shan, my little sister, playing it instead of the boys playing it, and I also sent a Snapchat to my other sister of her driving this. So, you know, got to amuse yourself in all sorts of ways during the school holidays, don't you? Especially those 6 long weeks over the Christmas break. So this is one of my favourite pictures of the spread. This is me, my husband, and my 2 boys. I'm not sure if you can see, but Cooper is in the top corner there. So during the weekends, or, you know, just on lazy, rainy days, the boys usually end up in our bed at some point while we're all waking up. And this is just one of those awesome selfie moments. I really do like this picture. This is another picture from that same morning. My husband took this one, and this is just me getting morning snuggles off my boys. We have a king-size bed, and yet they still manage to squish in. I think that's the point I was making in this picture, actually. We have a king-size bed, and yet they are still squashed in practically on top of me, little terrors. So I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but when I do a Project Life spread, I tend to jump around a lot. So right now I'm putting one of these little embellishments on my filler card, but that's not finished yet. But I'm going to jump over to this picture of my sister and Cooper on one of those little rocky thingies that you find at the park. This was actually a lot of fun. We went to Pizza Hut for dinner during the holidays and ended up at the park afterwards, and yeah, my sister's a crack up, and yeah, she was on here with Cooper and they're having a good old time, and then she hopped on with her partner, and that was hilarious. So really should have gotten a screenshot of that. I know I Snapchatted it. I'll see if I can find that because that was funny. But yeah, so tangent. I do tend to jump from photo to photo. So I find embellishments and things that I want to put on certain photos, and then I'll find something else and thought, oh, this will look good over here. So I tend to jump, and nothing's ever finished till the whole spread's finished. This is just a selfie of Cooper and I think this might have been at soccer training. We were just killing time. Gotta love selfies. But the picture on the other side here, this is Will, and he was having a really rough, we went to a birthday party. Now, I've mentioned it before, both my boys have autism, and Will especially struggles in social situations, and he was really looking forward to going to this birthday party because it was all his preschool friends, and they're all off to kindergarten this year. But towards about halfway through the party, he was just really struggling interacting with everyone and the noise, and he just had enough. So we left early, and as soon as he came home, Sam always waits for him at the door, and this is what happened. He just went and gave Sam a cuddle, and yeah, so I found this little thankful, and I thought it was quite fitting, you know, thankful for furry friends, because they are best of friends. So this is what I ended up doing on that filler card. I had all this space. I'm like, what am I going to do? And then I saw the thickers and I thought, these would fit. And I really do like the way this filler card turned out. And I love the little, the the font of the little letters on these stickers as well. And these came in the kit too, so that was a really good inclusion. So I just put Best Life. This is a mix of two of the little word sets that was on there, and I thought it was quite fitting for a Project Life spread or a week in photos. And that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll be back real soon with another one. Bye for now.